Well, Yusuf, to you, first of all, you have family in Gaza. You've spent so many years in Gaza. Just talk me through how you were feeling seeing the renewed devastation.
We expected the shattering of this ceasefire term because we knew Netanyahu wasn't interested to commit himself to the terms of the ceasefire. My family is struggling like the rest of the population. Bombs fall on their heads, and they evacuated their house now in the northern part of Gaza, in Gaza City. We feel frustrated, angry that this conspiracy of silence is ongoing amidst the watchful eyes of the so-called civilized countries who watch Palestinian children, civilians torn to pieces while do nothing. Trump said that he is going to end wars, but it seems now he is going to support wars. He supplied Israel with weapons. And of course, he called for the expulsion of the Palestinians of Gaza. And it seems Palestinians' blood is the fuel for Israeli politicians. That's why Ben-Gvir is back to the government now. Commencement of this genocide will be more harsher. It seems that Netanyahu is not interested in stability in Gaza. He wants the people of Gaza to suffer in order for them to revolt against Hamas. He goes in line with Trump's plan to empty Gaza. He doesn't care about the hostages because he knows where they are being held. And the collective punishment that has been imposed, not only recently, but for the past 20 years, was aimed at crushing the morale and resilience of the Palestinian people and blame the Palestinian resistance for the misery. The carpet bombing did not spare anybody. 100 warplanes, including newly obtained F-35s, were used 2 nights ago to bomb Gazans while they were asleep at 2:30 a.m. Hamas has offered to release all the hostages at once in return for a permanent truce. But Netanyahu doesn't care. He just wants to prove his point that he's a tough guy. He's the king of Israel, and he is going to scare Arab nations. He's using Gaza as a testing ground. He's using Gaza as a scapegoat to scare other axes of resistance in the region. Netanyahu enjoys impunity, and he knows that he'll never be held accountable. He knows that Trump has blessed him already with the relocation of the American embassy from Tel Aviv to Jerusalem. And also, he's given a green light to exercise terrorism against the Palestinians in the West Bank. We've seen this not only in the past 15 months, but for the past decades. So Israel, as everybody agrees, is a pariah, brat state, enjoys impunity. And what's going on in Gaza is shameful on the stain of humanity. This conspiracy of silence must end. And silencing us Palestinians or pro-Palestinians is not going to work. There are so many Jewish people support our just cause. They take part in demonstrations in capitals worldwide, and often they are called self-hating Jews. And we know that the Palestinian cause is gaining popularity. The solidarity is improving, is gaining momentum. And silencing us, it's not going to work. It's a just cause. And even we have so many Israelis, they support our just cause, and some IDF soldiers, they refuse serving in the army anymore because they know, they see what they are doing. They are slaughtering innocent children. And the world is dismayed from this. We know people of the world are with us, but the government, they take a biased stance because they are being blackmailed. Palestinians were not responsible for the Holocaust in Nazi Germany, and this humiliation, this suffering must end. Palestinians must gain their freedom and to live in peace with their neighbors. There is no guarantee that Netanyahu would stop there until all Israeli captives are released. He has more ambitions to reoccupy Gaza. He wants to appease the settler movement. He wants to crush the resolve and morale of the Palestinians. He wants to make life miserable for Palestinians to leave outside Gaza to Egypt or Jordan or elsewhere. And we've seen Trump was promoting this plan. The dehumanization and demonization of Palestinians reached unlimited, unbelievable limit. Also, the suffering of Palestinians didn't start only in the past 1 year and a half. It started 20 years ago, and Gaza has been always a concentration camp, the largest open-air prison, and people refuse to leave. Some would leave, to be honest, but we know that Netanyahu is not going to stop there. We anticipated the fallout of this ceasefire. Palestinians are exhausted in Gaza, and of course, they are paying a heavy price for Netanyahu's political games. This nonsense has to stop.
And Yusuf, just on a personal note, you've made a documentary about life in Gaza. I understand you will be showing it in Sarajevo, in Derry, Cork,
at
Dublin.
different capitals worldwide. I was lucky in the summer 2023 to visit Gaza, to reunite with my family, to see Gaza and reconnect with my city, the home of my birth. I managed to visit all of the historical places. I shot 15 hours of footage, and I managed to produce a documentary film to maintain the legacy of Gaza, how it was before, how it was after. It's my love letter to my home city. And as I always say, that Gaza will rise from the ashes. Unfortunately, there is an attempt to silence us. I lost my Instagram account with over 1 million followers. But we will not stop there. We will show to the world that Palestinians deserve to be given freedom, to have dignity. We are normal people. The root cause of the problem is the military occupation, the colonization, the demonization, and the racism and discrimination. And as long as Palestinians are suffering under this occupation, there will never be peace and stability in the region.
Thanks, Yusuf.